Today we embark on an exciting adventure into the world of numbers and counting, a realm that is both fun and full of wonder for toddlers and those new to the subject. In this video, we explore the foundational ideas behind numbers, showing how they are much more than just digits on a page. We explain how counting is a gateway that introduces basic ideas such as quantity, order, and even problem solving, all without the confusing jargon that can often complicate learning. Numbers help us make sense of our daily lives, from dividing a snack into equal parts to noticing patterns in the world around us. We will keep things simple and engaging, ensuring that parents, caregivers, and young learners dive into this world with ease and excitement. By approaching numbers as playful tools and everyday companions, the content presented here is designed to be accessible and creative. Prepare for a journey where subtle magic meets clear explanations, turning counting into a delightful adventure that ignites curiosity and builds confidence in early numeracy. This introduction sets the stage for a series of practical ideas and imaginative activities that bring the beauty of numbers to life. Toddlers are naturally curious, and their early years are filled with exploration and discovery. At this stage, young minds absorb information like sponges, learning best through tangible experiences. When introducing numbers, it is important to relate them to a toddler's everyday life, making abstract ideas more concrete. Instead of simply memorizing digits, children benefit by connecting numbers to real objects and simple routines. For instance, counting their favorite toys, steps taken while walking, or even the fruits on a plate helps them form a link between the numeral and the actual quantity. This approach respects the natural pace and way toddlers learn, avoiding a heavy or overly technical explanation. Instead, it favors playful experimentation and interaction where every moment becomes a learning opportunity. By integrating numbers into daily experiences, we foster an environment that is both nurturing and intellectually stimulating. Caregivers can use repetition, visual cues, and hands-on activities to reinforce these early concepts, ensuring that the fundamental building blocks of math are firmly in place. In this way, the journey of learning turns into a series of enjoyable, relatable experiences. Counting goes far beyond repeating a series of numbers. It is the start of understanding the world quantitatively. From a very early age, children begin to notice differences in size, quantity, and order, and counting gives them a framework to express these differences. Through counting, toddlers learn the concept of more and less, which ultimately leads to logical thinking and problem-solving skills. Early counting builds the foundation for all future math learning by introducing critical concepts such as one-to-one correspondence and sequencing. These skills are pivotal as they prepare children for more complex topics in school, such as addition and subtraction. Every time a toddler counts objects around the house or during play, they are developing their cognitive skills. Simple everyday actions, like counting the number of blocks on a tower or the pages in a picture book, become opportunities for mental growth. By embedding counting into their routine, caregivers instill a natural curiosity and a positive attitude towards mathematics. This early exposure is key to building lifelong confidence and competence in numeracy, demonstrating that even the simplest act of counting holds immense value. Injecting creativity into learning is the secret ingredient in making counting fun and memorable. One delightful activity is singing counting songs such as 5 Little Ducks or 10 in the Bed. These songs use repetition, rhythm, and playful storylines to introduce numerical order and sequence in an engaging way. As toddlers sing along and act out the songs, they naturally develop their counting skills without even realizing they are learning something new. Another creative method is to use toys and games in everyday play. Colorful building blocks, plush toys, or even household items can be arranged in a line and counted together. Arrange a small picnic with fruit pieces or mini snacks, and count each item as it's added to the plate. This hands-on approach not only makes the concept visible but also connects numbers to tangible objects, making the abstract seem very real. Another great idea is to incorporate counting into daily routines. For example, while going for a walk, encourage your toddler to point out and count different elements found on the road, like the number of red cars or the number of birds in the sky. These moments transform everyday experiences into playful lessons. Use mealtime for interactive learning by counting the spoonfuls of peas or slices of apple as they are served. Even simple activities, such as counting the stairs while climbing or the flowers in the garden, have their educational merit. Engage your toddler in imaginative play by pretending that each toy holds a secret number treasure. Create a mini scavenger hunt where each clue involves counting objects to discover the next hint. Celebrate each achievement with claps, cheers, and smiles, turning every counting session into a small celebratory event. Your excitement will be contagious and encourage your little one to love counting as if it were a magical game. Remember, consistency in these playful activities reinforces learning, and each joyful moment builds a strong numerical foundation that will serve as a stepping stone for more advanced mathematical thinking in the future. Visual aids and sensory experiences are powerful ways to solidify the connection between numbers and real-world objects. Picture books that feature numbers with bright illustrations are perfect for this purpose. Imagine a book where each page brings a number to life. On page 3, you might see 3 smiling kittens, while page 7 could reveal 7 twinkling stars. These images help make the numeral abstractly visible and engaging. One excellent tool is using flashcards with clear, bold numeric symbols paired with images such as fruits, animals, or everyday objects. Handling these cards gives toddlers a multisensory experience that combines sight and touch, reinforcing their learning every time they lay a card on the table. Modern digital apps also provide interactive ways for young learners to practice counting. These apps, designed with vibrant colors and playful sound effects, invite toddlers to tap on numbers, arrange items in order, or solve simple puzzles that reward them with cheerful animations. If you prefer a DIY approach, consider creating a physical number line at home. Use a length of rope, clothespins, or even painted stones, each marked with a number. Hang these items at a height that encourages your child to reach out and touch them while reciting the count aloud. Integrating sensory activities into the learning process can also involve playful art projects. Have your toddler use finger paints to dab spots on paper, and then count the dots together. This not only promotes motor skills but also ties creativity to the concept of numbers. As toddlers engage with these visual and tactile tools, they begin to see numbers as both fun and an integral part of the world around them. Storytelling can be a magical portal for introducing numerical concepts, offering an inviting narrative where numbers play starring roles. Picture a short tale about a little girl named Mia who finds a mysterious treasure chest filled with glowing number gems. In her journey, Mia must count different objects: 5 shimmering pebbles in the garden, 3 colorful butterflies dancing in the air, and 7 glowing fireflies coming out at dusk, to unlock the secrets of the chest. This narrative not only introduces the numbers in a concrete and memorable way but also makes learning part of an adventure filled with wonder and curiosity. Encourage your toddler to become an active participant by asking questions throughout the story. How many pebbles do you see? Or, can you count the butterflies with me? Such interactions make the experience dynamic and personalized, allowing the child to internalize the counting process through repetition and narrative engagement. Another delightful idea is to invite your toddler to create their own numeric story. Perhaps their favorite stuffed bear must collect a specific number of honeypots to complete a daring rescue mission, or maybe a tiny robot needs to assemble the correct number of parts to start its engine. Interactive reading sessions that combine the excitement of a story with counting exercises can greatly enhance memory retention and understanding. As numbers weave through the fabric of the story, concepts like sequence and quantity become natural components of the narrative. In this way, storytelling transforms the abstract nature of numbers into tangible elements of an imaginative and captivating world. We have journeyed through a landscape where numbers are not mere symbols but vibrant characters in our everyday stories. By examining how toddlers learn and exploring creative and hands-on techniques, we have made counting accessible and engaging even for those just starting out on the numeracy path. The methods described, whether through song, play, or interactive storytelling, remind us that learning can be an adventure full of discovery and wonder. Throughout this exploration, the goal has been to provide clear, simple explanations and creative activities, so every viewer and caregiver feels empowered to introduce numbers in a stress-free, fun manner. It is important to remember that the small victories in learning, like counting a few items or completing a playful sequence, mark the beginning of an exciting educational journey. Every step in this process builds confidence and a solid foundation for future learning. We hope that by using these techniques and approaches, you feel inspired to make everyday moments opportunities for growth. Embrace the creative spirit that makes learning joyful and let the simple act of counting blossom into an experience that transforms daily routines into magical moments. In summary, we have delved into the core ideas of early numeracy by exploring how toddlers learn through play and tangible experiences, understanding why counting is so important, and discovering a variety of creative activities that balance fun and education. We discussed the value of using songs, playful games, and everyday routines to embed the concept of numbers in a child's world. Visual aids such as colorful books, interactive flashcards, and even modern digital apps were highlighted as powerful tools to reinforce learning. The storytelling segment demonstrated that narratives not only captivate but also provide memorable contexts for numerical concepts, making every number a character in a delightful tale. This approach is designed especially for those new to the topic, ensuring that foundational concepts are explained in a clear, jargon-free manner and infused with creativity. By turning counting into an engaging, playful process, you create an environment where learning is naturally integrated into daily life. We invite you to try these activities and share your own experiences in transforming everyday moments into valuable educational opportunities. If the video has inspired you, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more innovative ways to bring learning and play together. Your insights and stories, left in the comments below, encourage a community of caregivers and educators who believe that every counting moment is a chance to inspire the next generation of creative thinkers. Thank you for joining this journey of discovery and playful learning. Keep counting, keep exploring, and let every number tell its own unique story.